Hey yo, what up? It's your boy Woquilly, and this is Woquilly Rants. This is when I take my lips, put them to my brain, and I just let everything come out, no bias, no filter, no nothing, just the way I see it. And what I see right now, you might not like it. You might not like it. The Warriors playing against the Houston Rockets, or should I call them Cavs 2.0 playing against the Houston Rockets. Because the Warriors are really not. They're playing terribly right now. Their game is just terrible. And this was the perfect opportunity for the Houston Rockets to actually beat them this year. If they don't do it this year, they can just forget it. All right? 20 turnovers. They're playing that ISO game. It's not the Warriors game anymore. This is a completely different team that I'm seeing. All right? The Houston Rockets should be able to beat them. If only they had a strategy to beat them. Play the game of basketball and win the game. But they came with a totally different strategy, right? Was get to the free throw line, get fouls. The officials are going to help us. That was their strategy. They were looking for fouls. And that's the problem. I mean, the game that we were watching, Mike D'Antoni was like, we should have gotten about 20 more free throws, right? Heck, they got 29 free throw shots. That's how many times they got them. They averaged 24 in the season, so they got more than the usual. It's the playoffs. And yet they got 29. They averaged 24 in the regular season. All right, and James Harden, he got 14. The last two playoffs, he averaged 8. In the regular season, 11 attempts. So all in all, they got more than their fair share. They got more than the usual. And yet they're still complaining. They're still wanting more free throws. 29. They wanted 20 more. So we're talking about 49 free throws. That's just ridiculous. So the game, the officials, did they make mistakes? Yes, they did. I feel like they made a lot of mistakes. There were a lot of missed calls. Let's check them out. This was a missed call right here. Watch. Boom. Leans in, and then he gets that shot. Listen to this.
Hearing the boos from the crowd. Leans in. They let it go.
You don't know when you lean in, when you drop that shoulder, it's an automatic foul. So, all right. So here's another one. Watch him. Leans in, pushes off, and boom. Watch Kerr in the background. Watch him react to that. Boom. Pushes off, and then we watch Nene right here. They call it because he dropped the shoulder on him hard, just hit him with the body. I mean, that clearly was a foul. They could have just grabbed him, and they didn't call it flagrant or anything. Now it gets interesting right here. Watch Harden. All right, he's a master of this. This was a late call, but look at what he does, and you kind of like get the gist. All right, watch him go up as he shoots, and then as he comes down, watch the replay right here. As he shoots and comes down, he extends his arm and then grabs. That's it right there, and says he got fouled with his left hand, and that's what happened. And then let's look at Chris Paul right here. See, he pokes the ball. Actually, he slaps Kevin Durant's hand. Let's look at that again, right? He actually slaps him to poke the ball out. And this was not a foul. This was a no call, no foul. But let's look at Stephen Curry. He got his 5th foul on this play right here. He does the same thing to Chris Paul, but actually does not foul, and they call this a foul. He pokes the ball out. If you look carefully, he gets nothing but ball right there. Pokes it out, he got his 5th foul. Now watch him do this again. This should have been a foul now, but that was a no call, no foul. So that was a missed call. And look at Harden right here. See the grabbing that I was talking about? He did it again. I bet you'll grab it right there. Stick in the hand, grabbing, going to the line. We'll see that play one more time. So the infamous play right here, look at that. First of all, we saw the push-up, right? I know everybody's looking at the shot, but look at the push-up first. He pushes him off, and you're not seeing something else. He actually sticks his hand right there, like the other play I was talking about. He stuck his hand in there. Let's look at it again like this. Stuck it in there just like that, and then pushed off, and then did all that. Kind of like this play right here. You see that? The grabbing? Yeah. So, okay, I see a lot of missed calls. You're right, Harden. A lot of missed calls.